Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and we are back playing on the supposedly worst school. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, but in this match, I made a little oopsie right here. So this is obviously a staple in Myth's deck, being able to just completely ignore shields, and you know, my opponent here used their fair share of them, and it would have been nice to have this card, but I ultimately did not reset it like I should have. I quested through Selenopolis recently, and I needed to use this as its PvE version, so I left it like this. So we're going to go ahead and reset that live on recording, just so that way I know for sure. But yeah, even without it, we still had a pretty good showing. We still did very well, and I'm happy with you know, how we did in this game. And overall, I mean, stats still have not changed. I am weaving fire, as you can see, although I don't really use fire weave for that much. It's not really too important. I do tend to, like, elf here actually would have been quite nice, but I just wasn't really pulling it when I needed to, which is a-okay. I hope I have 5 Myth Blades in my side deck. That would be kind of awkward if I don't. But yeah, I mean, the general picture is just do your thing on the Myth. So what I have been trying to do, and what I tried to set up in this match, was this fusion that I have with King Artorias and the new spell Toth. So what I can do with this is, if I fuse Toth with King Artorias, I get Lemore Toth, and this will do, you know, 85 damage up front, break shield, you know, do whatever. And then what it will do is it will put 3 dots split over 1140 damage, and there's 6 rounds deferred dots. And this, like, deferred dots, I don't usually like going for deferred dots. I know, like, the Divum strat was a whole thing at some point, like a while ago, but with this spell, what I like to do with this is, I'm not using these for the actual bomb dot potential. What I'm using these for is to set up a Trickster Oni, which you can see I have 4 of. This is a very strong hit, and, you know, overtime gambits, just in general, have been rather overtuned, especially the dot gambits, and, you know, being able to get 3 dots is a little tough, especially if you're a Myth. Like, Fire has a million different ways to get it, but Myth, not so much. And with that, I mean, yeah, like, I could use my Fire stats to go for, like, a Rain of Fire to put on 3 dots, but that's 9 pips, while this Toth fusion is 7. And that's been very helpful. And I want to go for this at some point, and, you know, just start whipping Trickster Onis, because this is a really fun card to use, and I almost never get to. So that is going to be what I would like to show off at some point later, but unfortunately could not in this match. So stay tuned. I probably should rework the deck a little bit, maybe take out snakes for, like, what, another Yaga, I guess, maybe? We're working through it, but for the time being, I hope y'all enjoy this match that I got for you today. Decks changed a little bit, stats haven't. You get the picture. So that's what's up. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this match. Not quite sure what you are, but you could be a balance. Pulling these in my first hand is a little mental, have to say. And okay, that's probably not a good sign. I think I might have PvE drop Baron. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think that I might. So that's the life of a Myth Wizard, I guess. But we're gonna take that in stride and start going forward anyway. Hopefully there's not a lot of shielding coming from her end, and if there is, I've got Toth ready to go. I've also got Fire Elves, so that is going to be helpful too. I don't think I'll need either of those necessarily. Spirit Shield is probably not to play, especially not against a balance, because, like, if she's packing Hydra, that is a problem. You know what I mean? I don't like that I'm packing this many Myth Traps, though. Definitely not a fan of that. And she did go for a shield there. It's not the worst move to go for this. Break that shield. Get a buff up, you know what I mean? A little unsure about what the death pip is for. But if it's for Banshee, then I can sort of feed off of that. King Art. Am I going to use Gen? I don't know if I'm going to use Gen. A couple reliquaries. If that's a bubble, then that's a bubble. I mean, we didn't really have much of a choice with what we were doing. But we did break the shield, so that's helpful. So let's go for another Fire Pip, I feel like is a good idea. And I'll get rid of one of these. And I'll actually use the other instead of going for an aura. And I realize now that getting rid of the other aura... Okay, so here's what we want to do, team. So you might see what's going on a little bit here. But if I combine this Toth and this King Art, then what that's going to do is that's going to create a fusion that creates a triple dot. And if I am able to get to max pips with that, I can go for a Toth into a Trickster Oni, which will like shred him to pieces. So that's going to be the play, I feel like. But that in mind, I am going to go for this first, because I want to be sure that I can like go for it back to back. Because a big part of this, to be honest with you, is the fact that if she gearheads, we have a problem. And she may very well do that. So I want to Reliquary first, but we'll see what's up with it. Yeah, if she's going to go for that, then it's totally fine. So, all for going for this. Even if I have to take a weakness Toth, it's not the end of the world. So, right now the play is going to be to go for the Toth, and then surge out of it, and then go for something. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. What is she going to do? Bit of an interesting play, but it really wasn't ever going to matter in the long run. So I guess we're going to give this a shot. I guess get a Myth Pip just in case we want to. But yeah, she's got a lot of Death Pips, and I'm not really sure what they're for. Yeah, Crypt Block, but that's how it goes in Wiz. RNG is a cruel mistress. First time I ever try to go for it, and they all get crit blocked. Sounds about right. Okay, so now what we want to do, we do have another Toth, which is helpful. So if we do decide we want to go for another, if we pull another King Art, then we can. I am keeping both Trickster Onis in my hand. But yeah, what I want to do right now is definitely Surge and then pressure it. And then if she does like Gearhead or something weird, then we're going to see what she does. Yeah, she went for a Banshee, which is whatever, you know. I mean, I can also use those for a Stone Colossus later, which I can also then use for another Oni, if I wanted to. Or it's like if she were to shield and I fire off, that type of deal. So, but for right now, even though she's got the bubble, I'm going to go for this. She's got the pips to Zilla now, but it's like that's why you've got to be a little careful with it. You've got to really have that surprise factor going, because otherwise, if she Zillas right now, then I will not be able to take my hit. But I would Blade in that scenario. Can you just not have it? She had it. Fizzle? Yeah, nope. There goes my whole combo. But at least she hasn't done too much damage, and I can set up another, so it's not the end of the world. I might Blade, then Reliquary again, and see what I want to go for. So that's going to be what's up. Get rid of that. I don't really... I'll use it. Just, it's something to do. And I am getting shads at a much quicker rate than she is. So that's going to be helpful. So a good 600 on the hidden bubble. But yeah, what I want to get... I mean, I could stone right now, depending on what she does. Like, if she goes for a random bub change, then I will take the stone. I have the power to do that. So I think that's our play. We're going to go for the stone with these two infections on, and, I mean, shoot. Maybe I'll steal Pip out of it. Who knows? But yeah, this is going to do some damage. Keep up that dot pressure, you know what I mean? 741. But yeah, from here, maybe I'll steal Pip. I think I've gotten rid of 2 surges already, which is not great, but... yeah. So she's gonna surge here. I'll steal a Pip, and then we will go from there. I don't think we're going to get off 2 Onis at this point. I should have gotten rid of that a long time ago, to be honest with you. But yeah, steal a Pip real quick. Both on even ground, both at 7 Pips now. And I could just Blade Toff, just as a hit, if she goes for a shield or something. But we'll see what we want to do. I think I'll get rid of 1, actually. Maybe I'll go for a Blade first. Or a Hidden Bubble. If I decide I want to take the Ratty, then I can do that. So, going for a Chameleon. If that's with an aura... I mean, okay, so that's just a base Chameleon, I want to say. So, this usually, you're supposed to use the bubble against the person. But, oh, actually, okay, so that is an attenuate. So we definitely want to... We definitely want to do that. And then if I pull another King Art, then I can actually... I mean, I could do that too, but... we'll see if she lets me. So yeah, Pigs is the play here. 1260 though, that's still good. Like, deferred dot is still deferred dot. So she's going to go for a shield here. How much longer is that on her for? I'm not sure, but if I can pull an elf. No dice. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, if I had been able to pull an elf there, I could have gone for an elf into a Trickster Oni, but whatever. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of this stuff then. Or no, I guess I wouldn't have been able to, because that went off. So, Aura Wars. Yes, sir. What do we want to do then? Well, pull another. Look, man. Is it really that much to ask? Like, come on. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone for a Ratty there. It would have netted me some better results. That's, as it stands, a risk, because I mean, she could do any number of things. I could still take a Pigs. Weakness isn't terrible. But yeah, I mean, she has a double buffed hit right now. She's a balance hit, so kinda not looking forward. What's it gonna be? Wait. Is it a Steel Colossus or an Obsidian Colossus? Because if it's an Obsidian, then I would want to stone here, but I don't have it. Okay, so it is just a Steel Colossus, which means I can actually take this trade, get that Pip, and go for this. And then from here, I would like to go for like a... I mean, really, it's all about pulling that king art. Because if I could do that, then I could set up my initial play that I wanted to do. I mean, a stone's not bad. Finally have a surge. But I'll probably change the bubble first. Because she is low, actually. So I could, in theory, bub change blade, go for a Toth. But we'll see what she wants to do. So I'll bubble here. Finally pulled a 2-pipper. Start bubbling away that aura. I am very ahead, which is helpful. And she does actually have 9 pips, so it does occur to me that going for the play that I wanted to go for could have easily resulted in a Chimera play, which would have probably crippled me, but what can you do? So, has every bubble, but I can hit and bubble here, and I don't think I have a kill shot, but I do at least take away her buff. So, we've got that going for us. So let's go for the Ratty. I do still have some Snake Charmers in my deck. So, I mean, if I were to pull one, you know what I mean? That could be helpful. Honestly, I'm not sure why I still pack Snake Charmers, because most of the reason why you would pack them is because balances just like to burn you a lot. But now that burn's banned, then I mean we've got plays to make. What's that going to be? Another bubble? Fair enough. I think I may surge here. What kind of bubble even is that? That's a counter force. Okay, so the mystery as to how she got every bubble has been solved. Very interesting. But yeah, I mean, I can go for... I'll probably go for a hidden bubble first, and then go for like a pigs or a stone, depending on what she does. She's at 3,400 HP, so I don't know what's up yet. Lore Master, yeah, we'll go for the Ratty. Because, I mean, this is going to do, like, not a negligible amount. Yeah, 1,200. So, yeah, we definitely want to go for this here. She's got the Storm Pips going on. Not quite sure what for, but what can you do? So... Whittling her down. It's at about 3k now. I do have this aura that I could go for if I wanted to. But yeah, ultimately, I'm not sure if a pigs here would kill, but hit into hit will definitely do it, no matter what. So yeah, we'll go for a stone first, and then take the pigs. That would be the play. Yeah, 2,500. Definitely going down to a pigs, or even a keeper. I might finish with a keeper just to do it, just for style points. But we'll see what's up. If she shields, a keeper might not do it, I'll be real. What are we looking at here? Another chameleon? Yeah, it's a good move if you're using the opponent's bubble against them. I think that's a cool part of the spell. But ultimately, I had a myth shield, so... Anyway. We came prepared. Still at 900. Not a bad showing at all. But yeah, Keeper of the Flame. So yeah, I mean, despite not having drop bear, still did pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Taking out a balanced wizard. My little dot strat I'll have to revisit it at some point, because it is really, really cool when you can pull it off. But as we saw, it is very hard to pull off. Although I probably could have done it if I had been able to immediately threaten something. Like if I had been able to go for it and then immediately like Oni out of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely need to handle this. So that's what we're going to do. Or you know what? No, I'm going to leave it just for the intro that I'm about to record. But yeah, you get the idea. Maybe I should pack more of these. I don't really like using myth traps all that much, so maybe I will pack one more king art just for, you know, Toth purposes. It's very good. You can also, the other fusion that we've got with Toth is this one, the Tothic Twist, which is a 6-pip hit, which is actually quite nice, and it'll put a myth fuel on. So could be neat to experiment with at some other point, but for right now, that is going to wrap up. Thank you all for watching. I have been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I see y'all later.